I think you all are good at your home. Stay home and stay safe. So बच्चों, घर पे रहिए और सुरक्षित रहिए. घर से बाहर जाने का बिल्कुल भी प्रयास मत कीजिएगा अभी, जब तक कि आपके लिए कोई इम्पोर्टेंट वर्क न हो. No need to go outside of the home. Right, children? So today of class 9th, subject mathematics, and our chapter is going on linear equation in two variables. Right, children? So today we are going to study about the third part of this chapter, and our topic is graph of the linear equation in two variables. Means how and what will be the graph of this linear equations in two variables. So let us see. Drawing the graph of linear equation in two variables, we have plotted the x-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis, for which this is x, o, x dash, and this vertical line is y, o, y dash. Right, bachcho? So to understand the graphical method of this equation, we have supposed a linear equation in two variables. So let the equations be 2x minus y minus 2 equals to 0. This is our equation. हमारा equation क्या है? 2x minus y minus 2 equals to 0. As you know that the standard form of linear equation in two variable is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. After comparing the coefficients of x and coefficient of y and the constant term, so here the coefficients of x is 2, coefficient of y means the value of a is 2, coefficient of y is minus 1, therefore the value of b is minus 1, and the constant term c is equals to minus 2 is here. When you compare this equation with the standard form of or general form of linear equation in two variables. Right, children? So to draw the graph of this equation, as y it is given, this is linear. So इसका भी concept हम यहाँ पे with the help of graph it will be clear. कि linear इसको क्यों बोलते हैं, उसके पीछे रीजन है, और वो रीजन तब क्लियर होगा जब हम इस ग्राफिकल मेथड को समझेंगे अच्छे से. तो बच्चों, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, in order to proceed this, to learn this graphical method of linear equation in two variable, we have to find 2, 3, 4 solutions of this equation. At least 2 solutions we have to find, but for the verification, at least we are going to find out the 3 solutions of this equation. So to find the solutions of this equation, we have to solve this first of all. So solving this equation, you will get minus y equals to 2 minus 2 of x. Is it right? हमने क्या किया बेटा? This minus 2, transpose it to the right side. So here its sign was minus, there it becomes plus. Now this 2x is positive in the left side. जब हमने इसको ट्रांसपोज किया right side, so हमें क्या मिला? minus 2x. So multiply this equation by the minus, you will get y is equals to 2 of x minus 2. Say this is equation number 1. Right? कैसे? जब आपने इसको माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई किया, so this y becomes plus y. And when you multiply this minus 2x by the minus, it becomes plus. So plus number we have written the first, 2x plus 2x, and this plus 2 when it is multiplied by minus, तो इसकी वैल्यू क्या हुई बेटा? minus 2. Now you got y is equals to 2x minus 2. अभी हम क्या करेंगे? इस इक्वेशंस के at least 2 solutions we have to find out. Then After getting the ordered pair number, means the solution of this equation, we plot the graph on the Cartesian plane. Right, students? Okay. As we have solved this equation, 2x minus y minus 2 equals to 0. So what we got, y is equals to 2x minus 2, means the value of y in terms of x. So to find the different solution of this equation, we have to substitute different values of x in this equation, so we will get the different values of y. So let us suppose that, first of all हमने क्या सपोज किया इसमें, सपोज x is equals to 0, हमने x की वैल्यू 0 सपोज किया. Okay, as we have taken x is equals to 0, then let us see what will be the value of y. So this is 0, so 2 into 0 is equals to 0, so therefore y is equals to minus 2 will be the value of y. So हम क्या करते हैं, at the place of y we have to write minus 2. Okay children, good. Now substitute x is equals to minus 1. When you substitute x is equals to minus 1, okay bachcho, now let us take the second order pair of this equation. So substitute x is equals to 1 in this equation. When you substitute x is equals to 1, इस x के place पे हम 1 जब substitute करेंगे, so what we will get the values? So 2 ones are 2 and 2 minus 2, which is equals to 0. Therefore the value of y will be 0. Right? कोई भी confusion अगर आपको हो रही है कि how the sir is getting these values, these order pair, so you can comment in the that on YouTube channel. There you can comment it. Feel free to ask the question. Question पूछने में कोई problem नहीं होनी चाहिए आपको. Right? Now what we have to do? We have to take x is equals to 0 we have taken, x is equals to 1 we have taken. Now we are going to take x is equals to r. Now we are going to find out the third solution of this equation. Is equation का third solution we are going to find out. To find the third solution of this equation, so let us suppose that x is equals to 2. x की value हम 2 substitute करते हैं in equation. So when you substitute x is equals to 2 in this equation, इस equation में जब आप x की value 2 substitute करोगे, so 2 into 2 which is 4. 2 2s are 4 and 4 minus 2 that is equals to 2. It means the value of y also will be 2. Now we got 3 solution of this equation. As we got 3 solution of this equation, so our ordered pair is 0, minus 2, 1, 0 and 2, 2. So these 3 ordered pair number means 3 coordinates we have to plot in our Cartesian system. Okay बच्चों, so इन तीनों points को हम अपने Cartesian system में plot करते हैं. After plotting these points in the Cartesian system, let us see what will happen. Right? Okay. चलो बच्चों, अभी हम इन तीनों points को अपने Cartesian system में plot करते हैं. So our first point is 0, minus 2. So first coordinate is given 0, minus 2. So let us plot it. So 0 on x-axis but minus 2 on y-axis. So where it will be this point? On y-axis is minus 2. So this is the point whose coordinate is 0, minus 2. The coordinates of these points are 0, minus 2. Right? Now, afterwards, let's plot the second point, which is 1, 0. It means 1 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. So 1 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. So this is the point whose coordinates are 1, 0. Right, children? Now, third point is 2, 2. So 2 on y-axis and 2 on x-axis means this lies in first quadrant. So 2 on x-axis 1, 2. On y-axis is also 2. So I think this point will be here. This is the point whose coordinate is 2, 2. Right, children? अभी हमें इन तीनों पॉइंट्स को प्लॉट करने के बाद with the help of all these 3 points we have to draw a line. Let us see. This line is which type of line? किस तरह होता है, कैसे होता है? Then we will come on few results, that is. So join these points. First इस points को join करते हैं. Okay. When you join these 3 points, so you will get a line, and this line is a straight line. It is a straight line, so our result is coming. That's why this equation is called linear equation. Means the graph of this equation will be a linear line, or you can say straight line. So तो बच्चों आपको ये रीजन समझ में आ गया होगा कि इस इक्वेशन को लीनियर इक्वेशन क्यों बोलते हैं, राइट? So to understand the meaning of this word linear, here with the help of graph we can understand it. चलो अभी ये कॉन्सेप्ट हमारा ये क्लियर हुआ कि इसको लिनियर क्यों बोलते हैं, क्योंकि इसका ग्राफ एक स्ट्रेट लाइन, एक लिनियर लाइन आती है, राइट? After solving this equation, the value of y in terms of x, we have got 3 ordered pair number, means 3 solutions of this equation. इसके 3 solutions find करते हैं, which was 0, -2, 1, 0, 2, 2. After plotting these 3 points in our Cartesian system, we got a straight line, which is linear line. That's why the name of this equation is called linear equation. तो linear equation का concept बच्चों आपको clear हो गया होगा. अभी कोई confusion होती है, so you can comment there in our channel. Okay बच्चों? Okay बच्चों. When you draw the 2 points, when you draw this line from these 2 points, so what will happen? You will see that this line automatically passes through this third point. It means if these 3 points lies on this line, so therefore there are so many points lying on this. So it is also clear that a linear equation in 2 variables has infinitely many solutions, as we have read in our last video. इससे ये क्लियर होता है बेटा, जब आप 2 पॉइंट्स को ज्वाइन करोगे, सो द लाइन विच यू विल गेट, वो लाइन थर्ड पॉइंट से भी पास कर रही है, विच यू हैव फाइंड हियर, राइट? आफ्टरवर्ड्स इससे ये क्या क्लियर हो रहा है कि ऑन दिस लाइन देयर आर इनफाइनाइटली मेनी पॉइंट्स. दैट्स व्हाई बेस्ड ऑन दिस रिजल्ट्स it is said to be that a linear equation in 2 variables has infinitely many solutions. Right बच्चों? So I think with the help of this video the two things are very clear. The first, why this equation is called linear? Because the graph of this equation is always a straight line. Second thing is why this equation has infinitely many solutions. So this is clear with the help of this graph. As a line has infinite many points, so that every point has its specific coordinates, that's why a linear equations in two variables has infinitely many solutions. एंड वैसे भी हम आप इसको समझ सकते हैं, जैसे डिफरेंट वैल्यूज x की सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे आप इस इक्वेशन में, आपको y की डिफरेंट वैल्यू करस्पॉन्डिंग वैल्यूज मिलती चली जाएंगी. सिर्फ 3 ही नहीं, वी कैन गेट इनफाइनाइट मेनी सॉल्यूशंस, इनफाइनाइट मेनी ऑर्डर्ड पेयर्ड नंबर्स. ओके बच्चों, तो आई थिंक आपका ये कॉन्सेप्ट मीन्स द ग्राफिकल मेथड ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स विल बी क्लियर. Okay friends, so let us take another example to understand again that why this linear equation in two variables gives you the linear line or straight line with the help of another example, right? So let's take the equation. Let your equation is x plus y is equals to 4. This is your equation. Now we are going to draw the line of this equation on this Cartesian system, on this coordinate plane, right children? So to draw the equation of this line, we have to find you have to solve to find the value of y in terms of x. So if you solve this equation, you will get y is equals to 4 minus x. Okay, after getting the value of y in terms of x, say this is equation number 1, this is the value of y in terms of x, then let us find out the different solution of this equation. Suppose we have taken x is equals to 1. हमने क्या सब्स्टिट्यूट किया? x is equals to 1 when you will take. So let us see what will be the value of y. So y is equals to 4 minus x is 1. So 4 minus 1 is equals to 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. So the value of y is 3. So you got the first solution is 1, 3. Okay बच्चों, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो so you can discuss it. Let us take x is equals to 2. When you substitute in this equation x is equals to 2, then y is equals to 4 minus 2, that is equals to also 2. And when you substitute x is equals to 3 here, then you will get y is equals to 4 minus 3, that is equals to 1. So you got the 3 different solutions of this equation. Now to draw the graph of this equation, let us plot these 3 points where they are in the coordinate plane. इन तीनों पॉइंट्स को हम कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में प्लॉट करते हैं और प्लॉट करने के बाद उसको ज्वाइन करेंगे. लेट अस सी द ग्राफ ऑफ दैट इक्वेशन. So our first coordinate is 1, 3. It means 1 on x axis and 3 on y axis. So 1, 3 is the point where this is the point, its coordinate is 1, 3. Okay बच्चों, अभी हम क्या करते हैं, we have to plot the second and third point also. Second point whose coordinates are 2 comma 2, so let us plot it. 2 on x axis and 2 on y axis. So 2 on x axis and 2 on y axis, this will be the point where 2 comma 2, the second point. Now the third point is 3 comma 1, means on x axis is 3 and on y axis is 1. Therefore its coordinates are, its point lies here 3 comma 1. Now the children, अभी हम क्या करेंगे, दो पॉइंट्स को ज्वाइन करेंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्केल. So as you join 2 points, so you will see that the third point will automatically lies on this line. Okay बच्चों, why this third point lies on this point, on this line automatically? Because this third point is also the solution of this equation. So here what you got? The graph of this equation is also a straight line, is also a linear. That's why once again it is proved that this equation is called linear equation. And there are so many points lies on this line, so it is also proved that a linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. Okay students, okay बच्चों, अभी हम लोग सीखने जा रहे हैं what will be the equations of these axes. ये जो x axis और y axis ड्रॉ की गई है इस कोऑर्डिनेट प्लेन में, इस कार्टेशियन सिस्टम में, इसके इक्वेशंस क्या होते हैं, इसको पहले हम समझते हैं. So we are going to learn the equations of axis, means the equation of x axis and the equation of y axis also. So this horizontal line is called x axis and this vertical line is called y axis. So dear students, first the equation of x axis is equation of x axis is y is equals to 0, because this x axis at this point the value of y is always 0. The equation of x axis is always being 0. Why? The reason is behind, when you take the coordinates of any point on x axis, जब आप इस x axis पे कोई भी कोऑर्डिनेट्स, कोई किसी भी पॉइंट्स का कोऑर्डिनेट लेते हो, तो उस पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट में the ordinate value means the value of y coordinate is being always 0. So y की वैल्यू हमेशा 0 रहती है इस x axis पे. That's why the equation of this x axis is y equals to 0. So similarly you can get the equation of y axis also. So the equation of y axis means vertical line. जब आप किसी भी पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट y एक्सिस पे लिखते हैं तो उसमें x की वैल्यू हमेशा क्या होती है, 0 होती है. मीन्स द कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ x विल ऑलवेज बी 0 on y axis. That's why the equation of y axis is called x is equals to 0. Right? So you just keep it in mind. Equation of x-axis is y is equals to 0 and equation of y-axis is x is equals to 0. Right, children? Okay friends, now we are going to learn about the equations of a line parallel to the axis. Means we are going to find out the equations of the line parallel to y-axis as well as equations of the line parallel to x-axis. So here we are going to learn about the equations of a line parallel to y-axis. Okay children, so this is the first part of this equation of a line parallel to y-axis. So these are the lines which are drawn, they are parallel to y-axis as you can see it. So if you are drawing these lines which are parallel to x-axis, so these lines passes, like suppose this line we have taken, so this line passes through this point is 1, intersect x-axis at the point 1. So the equation of this line is x is equals to 1. Equation of this line is x is equals to 2. Equation of this line is x is equals to 3. Similarly here, if you will come on the left side, you will get x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to minus 2, x is equals to minus 3. It means the equation of a line parallel to y-axis is always being x is equals to a, where a is a constant number. Right children? It means these equations have the form of x is equals to a, where a is a constant number. Right children? So the equation of a line parallel to y-axis is always being in the form of x is equals to a. This a can be positive, this a can be negative. Right children? Therefore, these lines which are parallel to y-axis, these lines have the equations is of form x is equals to a, where a is a constant number. Right children? So always keep it in mind, the equation of a line parallel to y-axis will be always in this form, x equals to. That's why the general number we have taken, x is equals to a. A can be positive, a can be negative constant number. Therefore, these lines have equations is of the form x is equals to a, where a is a constant number. Right children?